So welcome back to more Construction Simulator gameplay. We're in gameplay number 35 now. That's quite amazing now, we managed to reach 35 gameplay videos now. So yeah, so welcome back to a bit more Construction Sim. So we're continuing off the Silo project. As you can see, we're pretty much pouring the walls, and again you can probably tell we're a bit of outfitting cement again, so we will be heading to the gravel plant again to refill the scanner once again. So that should be fun. I'm just thinking actually, with the other gravel plant be worth going to actually. That actually could be near actually. I can actually just try and go to this gravel plant for a change. Now think about it. This is the nearest, as the one we're driving to in the centre. I mean, in the industrial estate version, this one we always go to this one all the time, but we've never really tried to go over this one because this is more. It's a bit more direct. This one, isn't it? So we should just go to this one a bit more. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Let's change. Let's go for a different. Let's do a different journey for a change because we keep doing the same one, don't we? So yeah, again, I hope you're doing well. And as I say, we did we did the first stream video of the year. I'll say the first the first video of 2020 gameplay video of 2023 we just did in the last video. This is the second video of 2023 now. As I keep saying, I pre-recorded the last 3 videos after what we'll do this year. They were pre-recorded at the end of last year. So if I don't say, if you just want to, I said happy new year to you all in the last video, so happy new year to you all once again. So Watson, I'll say it one more time because it's good to stay. Some of you might be watching this video more than I was. I don't know who's watching this video or who's not watching, or different viewers. It's just amazing how much views can go in these videos. It could change. You could get more traffic to one video, or you can get less traffic to others. I'm pretty sure there's like one of my construction videos I put up there quite recently, and it really got out. The algorithm must have just went a bit crazy at the start, and then it just died off as soon as it was. I just remember just putting a video up on the channel, a construction simulator video, and it was getting up to like 300 views in about a day, and then it just went dead. The trail went cold on it. So it just went out there quickly, and then it just died off. I mean, that was a bit strange. I never thought that never happened. It was a bit of a strange way the video went that night. But I'm guessing it got out there a wee bit. I mean, I don't know who watched it right enough, but you never know. But what you probably have watched it, maybe it's the slide to the channel. I feel what you probably, as you say, are probably thinking on the road is really what you have watched probably, because the first game that I did on the channel was on the road. That's when I first started doing gameplay videos or commentary. On the road with Truck Simulator was the first ever video I did. That's just then, so that was just then, that was a couple of years ago now I did that. That was like, it's going to turn all these vehicles, squeeze through this wee gap here. Yeah, that was the first 3 videos that I did. When I first started on the road. Truck Simulator was my first ever gameplay. It's just amazing how many simulation games we've done on the channel now. It's a lot more than I thought as well. We never get to this day that we've been doing. There's so many simulation games out here now that we can play now. Like Film Bus, Construction Simulator, and Truck Driver, on the road Truck Simulator. Bus Simulator, of course. What else? I did a bit of Skateway XL on the channel, didn't I? Just a couple of videos of that. I was thinking that, so I'm not really got back to Skateway XL, but I think you must remember me doing skateboarding on this channel one time. Only did a few videos. I think I only done like 4 videos. It's on the channel. It's on the playlist somewhere. Maybe I only just done 4 because it was the console one, the console game, the console version I was on the PS4. So it didn't have very much the you know, straight up we go, isn't it? I didn't have much to offer, that was the thing. So it was a bit, you know, it's a bit bare bone, you know. Oh, you're gonna let me past. Yeah, it had nothing, it didn't have much to offer. The console version didn't have much to offer. It was quite bare bone, you know. We only had a couple of maps, a couple of things to do in it, and it was hardly anything in it. And obviously the PC version is modders that just go on there, mod all these amazing maps, you know. And a lot of these, what way did we go now? I've forgotten. Is it straight on or that way? I can't even remember what way we went the last time. It's this way, isn't it? Yeah, it's this way. It's the road it's going. Yeah, it's all these modders that come out there and mod that game, you know, up there to a lot of, make it more realistic, you know. It's the PC version that gets all that, you know. And we have a mod, well, right enough, Skateway itself does have this mod hub thing as well, so, but it's not, I don't think it's like crazy amazing mods, but I mean it's some mods, you know, some of the mods that do come on to the console. Not everyone, I think PC still has more to offer, I guess. But I did actually do that actually. I did, when I played Skater XL, I downloaded a couple mods, and then the game crashed a few times, and it just, I don't know what happened, but it just, I deleted a lot of the mods. I deleted all the mods that I downloaded. This was on the PS4, so I don't know if it'll be any different on PS5 or. I mean, when I had the PS4. I keep saying we've got PS5 now as well. Well, I've got PS5. I mean, I'm still liking my PS5, but I mean, as I said on the PS4 might be something to do with that, will cause the game to crash. It's a shame, but you know, it's the same that game was a bit of a letdown. I mean, I would get back to Skateway itself if they were bringing us some updates. Actually, they did put a trailer out there, right enough, this the end of last year. They put a trailer out there. Stuff becoming like, you know, content for 2023 or something. There was like this punk guy as well skating, so I reckon Mohawks are coming. I hope it's not a mod thing as well. That's the thing I'm just a bit wary. It's probably going to be the mod hub. Let's get this out. I reckon it's going to be in the mod hub, so we're probably going to be downloading all these mods, you know, all these bits. We'll find out, and we'll find out what we're going to have on Skater XL, you know, 2023. I hope Skater XL will get as much as On The Road does, you know. But I mean, as I go back to, you know, all the videos that I've covered on this channel, that's done already. I've done a lot, you know, to this channel in the last few years, you know, when I first started. I think I just thought I would do something, you know, game anyway. Like, I've never had this thought when I first started. I was not going to do all this, you know, but I've done a lot of gameplay videos, you know. Going up again. Yeah, we're building the silo, aren't we? This is what we're doing here. We're building it up bit by bit, you know, concreting it all up on the walls, as I say. Yeah, but you know, as I say, you know, I never thought we'd have the confidence doing all this thing. I thought I wouldn't have got to this stage now that I'm playing so many games on this channel. It's just amazing, eh? And I think some of you are enjoying what I'm doing on this channel. I mean, I've got so many subscribers. I'm more than 300 plus subscribers now to this channel. Yeah, that's just empty. So let's head back again to the. Let's head back to the. Oh, we could take a coffee break again. We're driving at night again. Of course, I don't have them over crane. I decided to return them over crane because that was making up the money, you know, the rental fee for the. So we take our coffee break to the morning. Let's do that. Take a coffee break to the morning. Yeah, let's do that. Another nice morning to look forward to. Got out with some things. Let's head back out again. So I just took, yeah, as I say, I never thought we'd get to so much doing this channel. I want to try and do as much as I can with the gaming stuff. I might just there might be just some time I might not find motivation to do as many videos, but I'll try and do as much as I can. You know, I mean, I quite enjoy this stuff as much as, you know, I do enjoy doing this, you know. I mean, it does get out there, I guess, now to a lot of you YouTubers that watch this, subscribers that watch this, you know, it's not like they're saying, isn't like, you know, like it's not like it's you know, some of you watch this and some of you don't, you know. I'm just saying some of these videos get out there and some videos don't, you know. And just be lucky if the algorithm on YouTube you can just put it up there with all the bigger videos, you know. Or maybe the bigger videos of what this game is, you know. More views, you know. It's quite difficult, you know, but it does. I'm guessing you just have to play it by ear, whatever happens, you know. Actually, one of the most viewed videos on the channel, actually, I was looking back, actually, if you go to popular on YouTube, popular on your channel, the most popular video that I've done was on the road. Truck Simulator, first look at patch 1.11. That has about 6.8k views, which is a lot. That's I mean, it's quite amazing actually. I would say that's quite a milestone of views, you know, 6.8. It's probably still creeping up. I reckon the video's still out there with all this sort of some of the on the road stuff. It's got out there, I guess, to the sort of mainstream bit of YouTube now. I mean, of that game, you know, some of you watch that probably watched it, you know. But I mean, you know, maybe when the next patch drops of on the road, you know, that video, another video might get so many views, you know. That's how actually it was the first root video of the new patch. So maybe when the January patch when the end of January comes, I'll be back on the road again, you know. I might be off this game for a bit because I'll be covering on the road, you know. It's just the case as that might get loads of views as well, you know. We might be lucky, we might not be lucky, I don't know. He's went with past. Oh, you're not going to leave me space. Yeah, so we might get views on on the road again. We might get some decent views again. I mean, I don't know who watches these videos. I mean, some of the sort of mainstream simulation YouTubers might watch it, you know. But I mean, I don't know. So anyway, it could be anyone. I mean, some of you are probably watching this as well, you know. I mean, I don't get many views of Construction Simulator. You know, Construction Simulator doesn't have as many views. You know, I don't know what the reason is for that, but I mean, I've covered most of the videos I've been doing recently has been Construction Simulator. I haven't really done very many games in routine since I first started Construction Simulator. I'm quite surprised actually. I've really stuck with Construction Simulator. since the start, you know, since when I first did this in first video that I've done, you know, first video of Construction Simulator, I've started to stick with it, you know, I've not done any other gameplay videos. So you get back into and on the road again, you know, I think you're probably missing it so much now. Well, what I could always do is, I was thinking I could do a pre-update, you know, like a pre-update video, maybe talk about a pre-patch video maybe, I don't know. It just depends how I feel. It might just be all of a sudden, I might just be covering it when the patch drops, you know. Because I'm not really in a rush to get back to on the road again. It's just something to look forward to, is waiting on the new patch to drop, you know, patch 1.11. It'll just be good to get back into it again, you know, enjoy it and make time, you know, have something to say about the game, you know. Busy it is, so busy. Can't leave all these cars come all the way this way, and they have to get back, they have to turn around, you know. They've realising this road is all shut, you know, it's come all the way this way and they have to turn themselves back, you know. It's just insane, you know. Right, they've turned the law, they've come to the wrong direction. There's not any roads that tell me where this is going, because they all have to just turn around, you know. This is a dead end or a gravel plan, and they always have to, you see the turn around, you know. I mean, I like how they turn around. They don't turn around really badly around circles. I mean, some of the AI have really bad turning circles. These are actually quite realistic turning, you know. They're not too bad at turning, you know. And it's like, you know, they take the corners wide and then, you know, come back. You know, it's not like they do an instant zero turn and turn back. You know, like these old games. You know. Oh, it's so busy. I'm going to have to keep myself out. Just all stop. Yeah, they'll stop there. You just have to put yourself out there, push yourself out there, commit to it, you know, and then they'll stop for you, they'll let you out, you know. Yeah, let's get ourselves back to the construction society. It's good to do this gravel apparently. This is a bit better, the journey's better, it's a bit more scenic, you know, it's not stuck in stop and go, going the same way that we did before, you know. So let's keep going to this one, you know, it's a good one. Good, wait, it's a nice journey, wind turbines, pumpkins there as well, isn't it? Is that pumpkins? Is that pumpkin field? It must be pumpkins, that's very cool, pumpkins in the vineyards, it's so cool. They wee bits like that, you know, that really puts it out there. Yeah, I should try and do some farming simulator to the channel as well, to bring some new farming simulator, you know. I was saying before, you know, farming simulator 22, always try and do it like a Volvo DLC cover, you know, drive the Volvo trucks, you know, bring a bit of that, bit of trucking and farming simulator, rather than tractors, you know. I know you do I know it's a tractor, I know it's about farming, but I think farming simulator seems to be going to other areas now. It's more of like, you know, logging and other tasks. I reckon farming simulator would actually do I reckon Giant Software would actually do an amazing job with a truck simulator, you know, they could do it. I think with the Volvo DLC, since the Volvo DLC came out, the Volvo trucks are quite amazingly done, detailed, you know, like you think they would put a Volvo, you know, like a trucking DLC, you know, like just you know, like a title of just farming simulator, but just like trucks only, you know, rather than you know, not tractors, you know. It's all tractors, but there might be trucks there might be trucks in farming simulator, you know. If Giant Software can make a truck simulator, you know, they would do pretty well. with Strange Software, I've had a lot of you know, a lot of you trust Farming Simulator more than other developers. You know, Farming Simulator is really popular. It's huge, I guess, just now, because everyone seems it's up there for a lot of the AAAs now as well. Probably even better than Cyberpunk. You know, Cyberpunk was a disaster, and a lot of you probably played Farming Simulator. You know, I reckon a lot of you probably played Farming Simulator more than Cyberpunk later in the time. You know, with all the bugs, with all the you know, like Cyberpunk 2077. You know, that game came out. That game was a big mess. I don't even know how they can get away releasing that game the way it was. It was just insanely, ridiculously. I think it was the worst game launched. I think it's got to be up there. There's never any games that came out really bad like that. You know, I don't think there's any games as bad as what Cyberpunk was. You know, current game. You know, it's just, and I still don't think it's really gained any traction since all the way, you know, with all these patches. It's like Truck Driver. It's, you know, it's a game. It's like On the Road and Truck Driver. It's kind of like a sort of dead game. Cyberpunk as well. I don't know if I could say that, but I think in my opinion it's kind of half 50-50, you know, 50-50 might be playing On the Road and 50-50 might be playing Truck Driver and 50-50 might be playing Cyberpunk 2077, you know. This is the start if they can get their issues sorted out of these games, you know, move on, you know. Going up again. But at least we've only got two. I'm guessing this will want to be going up a little bit, a tad more, and then we'll probably be finishing this bit soon. I'll be empty again. Yeah, got another one to do. I reckon this will be the last one. Hopefully. Yeah, let's do another one. One more one. One for the road. Let's get back to the gravel plant again. So yeah, I just think Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk, I mean, it was a bad launch. I mean, I wouldn't want to get Cyberpunk anyway, to be honest. In my opinion, I would just avoid that game. Even if it's just my opinion. I mean, I'm glad I didn't get it once. I was tempted to get the game when it first came out, you know. But now, of all the way everything worked out when Cyberpunk came out, then there was no chance of me getting it when all the mess of it was, you know. I mean, it looked like it was a PS3 game as well. I mean, it didn't even look like a PS4 current game, you know. The way the graphics were, it looked worse than anything as well. It's like On the Road, you know, it's like Unity engine or something, you know. With all the issues. But yeah, I probably won't play. Probably won't play in Cyberpunk. Not my jam, unfortunately. Try simulation games mainly now, to be honest. That's my jam. It's some of you probably do play RPG games and, you know, FPS games. I know simulation games are more, you know, my sort of jam. You know, I know those games are a bit more, you know, like you're actually doing, you know, actually physically doing a bit more gaming. It really gets your juices going a bit more, you know. This game is a bit more, you know, you can tell we're not in a timer, we're a sandbox. It's like a sandbox, you know. I should play a bit more sandbox games, you know. But, you know, sandbox games are pretty good as well, because they're kind of like free roam. You know, you just got a bit of cash, I guess. Here we go again. This thing here again. Let's try and get myself right. Yeah, it's a wee gap here. Yeah, sandbox games are pretty good as well. I mean, I play a bit of sandbox games I'm guessing you could call this a sandbox. I mean, you do lose money, but you get money, earn money. I'm guessing that's what I mean with sandbox. But you're not, but you're not like in a timer. You're not going to lose money if you're out of you know, on a clock or a, you know, a timer. Your time to do this, you know. I think truck driver is kind of like that, you know. Truck driver there's some jobs you do for some of the clients with a timer, you know, but not all of them. And I mean, you know, like the missions from Davis' son, for example, you have time to do a lot of his missions. But then I think when truck driver first came out, you know, the timer was then, you know, that was a bit. It was not working properly. It's too short. So about 15 ton again. Yeah, we need to put in. I hope they do implement a weigh bridge. You know, implement a scale. You know, so we can know the weight of the vehicle, the weight of the tonnage. Just, you know, they should have got like an overweight. You know, an over rate not to drive the truck when it's overloaded or, you know, stuff like that. You know. I know the thing is we overload the tipper as we lose your material when you're driving a bit fast or putting the brakes on. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean it's just stuff like, you know, stuff being overloaded, overweight. It's quite a cool thing, and you lose your material like the tippers. I mean, that's a good feature. I mean, I like to see more. I like to see like the truck, and you know, you've got too much weight in the vehicle, you can't drive on the road, you know, stuff like that. Really cool in this game. I know the thing is, if tracked vehicles, or if, you know, talking about this game again, as to say, now that we haven't even talked about anything in this game, but you know, if I talked about tracked vehicles, wheelloaders and bulldozers, you can't fit them on the road, so you have to transport them on the back of the loader. But it's not like I don't think there's a restriction to do that, so I reckon you can still drive the vehicle on the road if you wanted to, because it's not I don't think there's a you know, a restriction on that. It just tells you if you just won't get too fast on those vehicles. That's the thing. That's the downside of driving a construction machine or equipment. It's very slow. So I can probably drive the paver on the roads, for example. It wouldn't get very far with the excavator. I mean, I have done that, I think, off stream. There's a time you I reset the excavator when I was doing a job because it was stuck. And it just put on the road, and then I had to drive it all the way down to that pit, to the site again, because it's one that reset itself on the road, so it was a bit, if it was that place to put it, you know. I mean, it does happen sometimes. They automatically reset themselves as well if they're pressing a bit of a weird position. The game is a bit, you know, sometimes thinks it's going to maybe plug out or something, so it just resets itself in that position. It's not going to thing there. Let's get cells back in again. I wonder how many more we've got to do. Liking this might be the last one, but we'll hopefully can get this one done in the video, and we can move on to the next task, you know. Maybe give the truck some fuel again, I reckon. Use a bit of a clean as well. It's had a bit wet done, you know. It's had a couple of roads in, so it's getting a bit manky, you know. Let's get this one back. Let's reverse this back in. Get in position properly. Just there, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's a cool thing having this. I mean, I like to do the concrete and, you know, pouring concrete in. It's the point is I won't be using the truck, you know. If I was saying when I first started concrete and the foundation, I was reversing the truck into the areas, but now as we're getting higher, we're using this, you know, the pump. That's the whole point about the pump. reaching up to those areas, you know. I wonder how high we'll go. I think this will be the last mix. We might have another one to do. We'll see how this goes, yeah. It's a wee bit more to do, I guess, and I've done. Yep, another one. We've got this one to do. We might have another. We might be building higher. I don't know what the plan is. Oh, I've actually made a start of this one. That's funny. Load at 57, but I've actually got a tiny bit in this one. It's so quick actually to get this all filled up. Oh yes, we've done it. There we go. Yes. Oh, and we've got this to do as well. So we're not done yet. Pulling the walls here as well. We'll do this, we might as well make a start of this one since we're got a mix in, you know. Let's make a start of this one. Oh, don't do it in the wall, don't pull it out. I hope I have enough in me actually. I might have much in this. Can reach there as well, that's the thing. I've got another skill point to be able to invest. Now that's empty. That's fine then. Let's leave that. Let's leave that there now. It's doing good now. It's coming along nicely. That's doing cool. The columns. Is it something like a video game? You know, these bits. You could just jump on them. You know, go higher and higher and higher. It's big massive stones. You know. So that's empty again, so we can just, we might as well just reset the truck again, eh? Just finish it off with this, the video, you know. Keep that, yeah. Put this cell back to, well, I might as well reset it, but we can continue that in the next video. Oh, what am I doing? Put this back to dry mode. I'll just put that there, make it all tidy a little bit, yeah. Just a bit better. So that's doing good, coming along nicely, but yeah, we're getting there. We might have this soon. Let's have a wee look what else. We might as well just have a wee cheeky look at what we're doing in the job. We've got material deliveries to do, prefabricated components, basement, concrete ceiling. Oh, we just got a wee bit to do, wall construction. We're making a start with that now. We might have this done actually very soon. In the next video actually, I reckon we'll actually have all this done and dusted. We need to get the mobile crane back out again. Funny enough, I just sold that. Funny enough, I returned that back, you know, we need to take it back out again. Unless what we could actually do is, if we're not transporting too much material, you know, I can take them MEM pill finger flatbeds out for the next video. I reckon we can do that. So yeah, we might as well finish this one off, but I hope you have enjoyed a bit more construction simulator gameplay. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Again, we'll continue more of the silo. We might have we might have this one done maybe in the next video, but we'll see how we get on. We'll have to do a bit more. We'll have to transport another lot of cement before we finish this one off. So we're still slightly there yet. 74%. We'll have that done. We'll have that done soon and later. The concrete. So that's been quite a bit of work to do. The pouring the concrete. What involved with that. Let's invest in a skill point actually. Might as well in case I forget that. Get skill. What do we need? We can put the asphalt capacity up a bit. Oh, we can do the crane speed as well. Handle the crane is easier and can move roads quicker and construction site more quicker and precisely. We'll invest that one. Don't know why, but it's, I'm guessing it increases the crane speed of the vehicles, so that helps. So again, I hope you have enjoyed a bit more Construction Simulator gameplay. As I said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll have the playlist at the end for you guys to check out, including the podcast video as well. So check that out as well. In the description box there will be a link to the podcast channel if you ever want to check it out. Band interviews, all that, it's all there as well. And yeah, we'll continue, and the saga will continue in the next video. So bye for now.